got the sound on?
Yes.
And
The banner's
the banner's on? Okay.
Up and running?
Yes, we were just.
Sometimes once every few months it's continuous.
Stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, welcome everyone and those watching on TV. Sorry for the delay for those watching, little technical difficulty. I have a short few things here. First of all, I wanted to do a belated wish happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there in the world. We're a day late, but I hope you all had a wonderful day. The other thing is that I've had two people this last week said, boy, you know, the board of aldermen and the mayor really they don't do much, do they? And it kind of hit me wrong, and I'm thinking, I just want people to realize, you know, we don't just do the meetings here. We do other things. The board members and all the department heads were here for 2.5 hours the other evening doing a budget workshop, trying to get our budget in order for this next year. And there's other meetings and so forth that everybody has to attend. So, you know, we do more than just sit here and look pretty. So, but, and on that occasion, you know, I had the privilege last Thursday to read a proclamation at the Christian Church for the National Day of Prayer. And Thursday, I got to welcome 5 journalists from the United Kingdom to our town. They're here doing articles on Hermann. So that was interesting. Our tourism director spent the day with them, giving them a guided tour of some of our historic buildings and the wineries and so on. So we do need, with the passing of Michelangelo in the park department, we need someone to be on the park board.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor. Planning and zoning.
Planning and zoning, I said park board, okay. Planning and zoning, I'm stand corrected. And then we also need, we need people on the UAB board also, correct? So if you want to participate in some city business, we would appreciate somebody stepping up and filling one of those positions. The pool will open Saturday, May 23rd. And also remember that MyFest is this coming weekend. There'll be a lot of people in town. Please be careful when you're out there driving. Watch for pedestrians. That's all I have. City Administrator.
Thank you. Received the sales tax deposit report for the month, and we are still tracking 1% above last year to date. And we have a volunteer day tomorrow down at the city ball field. So the school and some of the students are good enough to come down, and they're going to be painting the dugouts. This is in conjunction with the federal grant that we received for the ball field lighting. We're required to have some in-kind volunteer work, and so they'll be down there between 10 and 11 tomorrow. The lighting itself, I think I told you all this, we're waiting on another a geo study since they ran into groundwater down there to determine exactly how they're going to secure those poles before putting them up. So that has been woefully delayed, but yes, it's in the steady stage again. I have new hard copies of the planning and zoning maps. So we only had 3 changes, and I normally accumulate a few more because it costs several $100s to get those maps reprinted, but because one of them was an important one that was causing confusion was the 100 block of East 3rd Street that had gone from R2 to C1. So I went ahead and had those reprinted, so that would be clear understanding for everyone. The other change was that simple, remember a few, I guess maybe several months back, Tim Hubbard asked to de-annex that little 0.6 of an acre triangle behind Village Market where he has a shed, and then there was a street name correction. So those are the only changes, but I have hard copies for you, and the those are kind of small, so we have bigger ones in the office, and then of course, the website is usually the best place to go because you can blow it up. And it's updated on there as well. Piece of good news, and I've mentioned this before, but tonight on our invoice listing is the last gas loan payment from the Polar Vortex. We had a 5-year interest-free loan it was for $562,000. And so what that's going to do is, for the usage period of June 10th to July 10th, for the bill that's going to be due in August, is when people are going to see that reduction, the first reduction. It's going to be 10.5 cents off of the rate. So people should notice that. And that'll be good. And then I would like to suggest our next budget workshop, maybe just do it at 6 p.m. before our next Board of Alderman meeting, if that is workable for everyone. Now remember that next meeting is going to be on Tuesday, May 26th, after the holiday. If we could get together at 6 p.m. and just go over any changes that have been made in the last couple weeks.
I'm good with that.
Okay, we will put that in ink. And that's all I had. Thank you.
Thank you. Public Works,
Jesse? Oh, I thought you didn't hear him.
I thought we put him to sleep.
So the water department has completed all of the original work that was slated for Schiller Street. However, we did recently uncover a small section of cast iron that was not replaced at the intersection of First and Schiller during the 2007 Water Street project. So we have decided to go ahead and replace that section as well. We've got the time to do it, and I don't really want to leave any time bombs in the ground. So that's going to require an outage all the way from Market Street to Gutenberg on First. So the guys are going to plan on doing that as a night job so that we can, kind of minimize the impact of downtown businesses. They'll be notifying customers and hope to be getting that project finished end of this week late or early next week. On the gas side, last week they installed a new service line to a facility that an existing customer added. They also responded to a gas leak inside of a building. The gas was shut off and locked out at the meter. They were able to safely ventilate the building, so that was good that they were able to attack that correctly. The spade project is moving along nicely. USDI has about half of the pipe for the project welded up already. It's x-rayed. They're hoping to get the pipe in the ground starting in the next couple of weeks. On the sewer side, all of the aerators were installed last week. All but one is working. The power cable for that one is found to be damaged, and the repair that we were hoping we could make was not the only damage in the cable, so that cable will have to be replaced. The guys are going to monitor the DO closely, but they think that we're not going to have any issues with 5 of the 6 units running. We've also been doing a lot of UV maintenance as it's required a lot of attention this year. We've been getting some really erratic numbers. We'll be really high one week, really low the next, and we don't really know what's going on there, so we're trying to figure that out. On the electric side, the electric department has been working on wrapping up tree removals for the trim grant with the street department, as well as grinding stumps. And Bob's going to begin drilling holes tomorrow. We're going to be planting about 40 trees around town. The main bulk of the work will be in the city park and then along Stark Boulevard. We've had several new and replaced services in the last couple of weeks. The guys went through all the outlets for the downtown for the preparation for MyFest. I've been discussing a new easement, moving an existing line to a new spot for the Mesmer Center. Once we settle on a new location for that easement, I'm going to try to get a project estimate together and see if they want to move forward. Parks has been mowing and weed eating and obviously prepping the pool. That's coming along well. The street department has been assisting with the tree removals, mowing and patching cutouts on shoulder in preparation for MyFest.
Any questions?
I'd seen on social media, whether that's true or not, but north of Hermann, around I-70, they're putting in a rock quarry, and supposed to be some explosions and doing a rock quarry, first thing I popped was, how would that affect our gas
I
line?
seen that post too. It was put on by Trophy, the real estate company. He has a concern about it, and it's,
I don't have any clue where it's even going.
he wasn't real specific, but it's
First time
close to
heard.
the gas line, he said,
So-
in his statement in this thing.
So I mean, there's rules for blasting near natural gas that these
Supposed to be close
explosives.
to ammonia plant.
Oh, okay, so it's closer to the ammonia line. So we veer off not too far apart. That pipeline for the ammonia actually, I believe, heads towards Warrenton. So if it's over in that neck of the woods, we wouldn't have any issues. I'd be shocked if anything went in real close to our gas line, because if it's north of 70, everywhere we are is pretty well prairie ground. There's not a lot of rock there that I'm aware of. But either way, obviously there'll be engineering locates and things called in for any type of explosives. And then to do any explosives near a natural gas pipeline, there's a ton of loopholes that these companies will have to jump through. So, which is a good thing. But no, that's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Just
I read that too.
Pass it on,
Yeah.
because that's the first thing, how's that gonna affect our gas line that runs north?
Well, hopefully it's right in the middle of it and they've got to pay to put in a whole bunch of new pipeline along the way.
That'd be a big hole there
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I mean, don't tease me, I'd be okay with that. So, no, that's the first time.
Can you say louder for the people in the back? How many trees are you guys planting?
40.
40.
Yeah. Obviously, with this trim grant, we had several removals. We had a lot of declining trees. We're very fortunate. Our tree commission is absolutely loaded with some top tier talent. And, you know, they're very good at identifying things and making sure that we're not, A, removing trees unnecessarily, and B, getting the ones that need to be removed, just for safety reasons.
There is a tree in the cemetery. Did you have time to look at it that is dying?
No, but Trish did tell me about it.
It's-
I'll try to get up there, and if nothing else, if it's not an immediate concern, we can probably try to roll it into this next year's trim grant.
What
And
if
if
the
it is,
limbs are dead?
well,
So I
if
don't
it,
know if it's,
depending on how dead it is, I guess. So if it's not rotting yet, it's not a huge concern. I mean, they'll stand dead for a lot of years. My concern there is, there are a lot of targets there, you know, soft targets. You know, that limestone, I don't want to hit anything and break it. So if we can have somebody that's a professional that's used to roping and rigging, I would personally feel better about that. But I would definitely look at it.
I'd appreciate if you'd look at it at least. Thanks.
Anybody else? Thank you, sir. Public comments, we'll move on to ordinances.
The first is bill number 2026-16 for first reading. An ordinance to authorize the execution of a contract for solid waste collection and disposal by and between the city of Hermann, Missouri and Tri-County Trucking and Excavating Inc.
So we have, our contracts are actually for 6 years. Three years that they actually give us an amount for up front, and then the option to do 3 more single years, so a 6-year contract in all. We bid this out like we would anything else and only received the one response from Tri-County, of course. And this ordinance is to both approve the bid and approve the contract. Here on, right behind the ordinance, you'll see what I highlighted for you, that in 26-27 fiscal year, there's no price increase, with the caveat of, we talked about in the budget workshop, that second downtown trash pickup. However, I got clarification with Tri-County, and what I was reading as a cost per week was only a cost per month. So that second trash pickup is only going to cost us $1,432 rather than the $4,000 and some change I had quoted you. So no other increases. Then for the following year, for the following 2 years, they're proposing a 3% increase for each of those. And there is a gas surcharge for anything over $3.50, but Mark kind of laughed and goes, "We haven't charged you to that yet." So, but it is in here.
And we did opt for the 2 times a week for
Yes.
the downtown. Okay.
Any other questions? Not to have a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve bill number 2026-16.
Motion's made, second.
Second?
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried.
And you might as well.
All right, let's do that a second time.
Bill number 2026-16 for second reading, an ordinance to authorize the execution of a contract for solid waste collection and disposal by and between the city of Hermann, Missouri and Tri-County Trucking and Excavating, Inc.
Second reading, do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve 2026-16, second read.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried.
That would actually be ordinance 2495. Not
Yeah.
2494, because 2494 was approved last meeting.
Is that correct, Kelsey?
That is correct, yeah. I marked it out on Dave's,
On Dave's,
because
okay.
I still had his binder.
Okay.
All right, the next one is bill number 2026-17 for first reading, an ordinance to approve change orders from KJ Understall Construction Co. for the Hermann Industrial Park Sanitary Sewer Extension and Wastewater Collection System Point Repairs Project.
Jesse, why don't you just come on up and give them the overview?
So Point Repair 1 is the work that was at 6th and Washington where we ran into that main that we didn't even know existed. And there was a fiber bored through the pipe. That one, obviously, that work is done. We had to do it. There was not much option there. The second point repair is for Bowles storage out there. There's an aerial creek crossing where the pipe is in case. And basically that casing is not into either bank enough, and it's failed once before and it broke there. And what we thought was a misfit gasket inside the pipe is actually a completely misaligned pipe because the fittings they used weren't for the pipe that's correct. We thought that this was going to be obviously an easy fix, pop a piece of pipe out, pop a piece of pipe in. When they dug into it, they found this other contraption and saw how short that pipe was buried. So we had them get a price together to replace that casing and put it back into the ground 5 feet on each side and run new pipe from roughly the failure point all the way to the manhole that's just on the other side of that creek. It's about 20 feet, I think, off the creek. But that's the proper thing to do to fix this permanently. It's not an absolute must. We could do this at a later time. We don't have any leakage, we don't have any issues like that, but the hole's exposed. We're already on the hook for the portion of that contract that they dug and everything anyway. I talked to Trish and we have the money to do it now. So I thought I would give you guys the option to just do it now, or if you want to, we can wait till we get more bond money in the future.
So just to clarify, you said point repair number 2, he meant change order number 2?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So it's the $14,885, it's the last page of your little packet there. Yeah, we had budgeted $50,000 out of the 41 remaining bond money, and it was just kind of a wild estimate for the year. We weren't sure what all would pop up, but this would still be enough. I think that would, let's see, the point repairs were going to be 18. This would be an additional 26 for $44,000, and we had budgeted 50.
Any other questions?
Your original bid was 47,000. The original.
The $28,000 for the extension was coming out of 44 regular wastewater.
Oh, you're talking the whole package. Yeah, so that was
Okay,
kind of
so
split
The
up.
industrial park. is
The
coming-
industrial park was an improvement and the rest was maintenance.
Okay. Somebody want to make a motion to approve that?
Sorry, can I just ask one more
Sure,
quick question? I know we've discussed this before, but the change order number 1 where the fiber was drilled through, I know it's a whole mix of things that were unfortunate. I would assume one of the communication companies in town did that,
Oh,
but since
yeah,
we
it
didn't
was-
know,
It was show me, yeah.
we
So-
didn't know that that particular, was there. I
There's
mean,
no way it would have been located.
Okay.
Because it actually teed in offset from the manhole. So like when they locate sewer pipe, because there's no tracer wire with sewer. So they'll just basically eyeball manhole to manhole. Now, with this new camera, we're able to actually locate the main and pin it with the camera. So in the future, we'll have more options, but even in this case, you can't turn that camera inside of a pipe, so there's no way that we could have.
But with the boring equipment, they had no idea.
Yeah, they had no idea it was
Okay.
there. No, and again, that was, I think, like 2012,
Okay,
so I think we're probably past what we could go back on anyway.
Okay.
If I had to bet.
just asking.
Anything else? Okay. Are you all in favor of doing this? Someone want to make a motion to approve it?
I'll make a motion to approve bill number 2026-17.
Motion's been made, do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Does that need to be done the second time?
All right, bill number 2026-17 for second reading. An ordinance to approve change orders from KJ Understall Construction Company for the Hermann Industrial Park sanitary sewer extension and wastewater collection system point repairs project.
We have a motion to approve second reading.
I'll move to approve the second reading of bill number 2026-17.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. We'll move on to motions. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Invoices for payment, do I have a motion to pay our bills?
I move we pay the bills.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Hire Amanda Talent as a lifeguard. Have a motion to hire Amanda.
Motion to approve.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Appoint Chris Leibach to the park board.
Motion to
Motion.
approve.
Motion to approve. Chris?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Reappoint Mark Barzillo and Alicia Gears to the park board.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Reappoint Brian Jordan and Connie Johnson to Planning and Zoning Commission. Motion to approve them.
Motion to approve.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Reappoint Gary DeWitt to the Utility Advisory Board. Motion to approve him.
Motion
Did
to-
Tapplemeyer not want to be reappointed?
He has not decided.
Okay, I have a motion for Gary, do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Approve the 2026 pool season schedule and fees.
And the race did not go up this year.
No, the only rate that went up was the pool party rate.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a flat $100 an hour.
And I think they limited, didn't they, to 3 hours?
Yes, yes, that's correct.
Okay. So I want to make a
I
motion.
would just like to make a comment that I've done a little research on other communities and their pools, and the city of Hermann is providing a fantastic deal with the pool. This is
Cool.
far and away below any other city's rates for a municipal pool.
It is, and I'm glad we can keep it low, but a lot of those other pools have a lot of amenities too that we don't have.
Well, fair enough, but
But yeah, it's good that we can keep it low, I think.
Yeah. All right, now do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Conditional use permit renewals, owner unoccupied guest houses, 211 East 4th Street, Patrick Flatley. Motion to approve?
I guess there's no issues with this one,
No,
anyone?
not that I've been made aware of.
Somebody want to make a motion to approve him?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Conditional use permit renewals for the outdoor liquor consumption, 222 East First Street, Doxy Slush, 413 Market Street, Missouri's Trading Post, 112 East Fifth Street, Zydeco. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Special event application for the Hermann Area Chamber of Commerce. Here in Hermann, various downtown businesses on Market, 4th, Schiller, and First Streets. Vendors will set up in front of the business throughout the shopping district from 3 to 7 p.m. on the first Friday of June, September, October, and November 2026.
This is essentially the chamber trying to jumpstart what used to be the First Friday Art Walk.
Sidewalk sale, basically, huh?
So it won't be the art walk or the?
It is.
It won't,
It's something different.
okay.
This is just the local businesses that are on the street already.
Are they the vendors in the building that they're, or is this gonna be outside vendors setting up in front?
It's outside vendors.
Yeah,
No, is it?
I believe the business owner is responsible for finding their vendor or artist,
So they have,
yeah,
that
permission.
they're in the know.
Yeah, and they know they have to leave the 5-foot ADA passage.
Okay. We have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Festival event application for the Hermann Masonic Temple Association Oktoberfest Food Sales Caboose Area, October 3, 4, 10, 11, 17, 18, 24, and 25th, 2026.
So moved.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Festival event application for Snackin' Safari Ice Cream and Treats LLC, prepackaged ice cream sales at the Hermann High School parking lot on May 16, 2026.
Approve. I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. We have our reports. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Did we skip one of the motions, item
Yeah.
H?
It was taken off.
Mistake.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, item H. Yeah.
I make a motion to approve.
Motion's been made to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for those who are watching.